I can't blame the program in which we've been programmed. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna blame the computer. I'm gonna blame the person that programmed the computer. You know what I mean? Like I know that we have been brainwashed as a people. You know what I mean? So I don't really, give a whole lot of light to it no more. Like,
hey guys, what's good? And welcome to the COSIGN Life. If you're watching this video, that means you co-sign us and we co-sign you. So here are a couple of ways to support us at COSIGN Magazine. Number one, view the description below, click the link, and purchase an issue of COSIGN Magazine. Just like this one right here, physical. You can purchase this. Number two, you can also support us by purchasing COSIGN merch. Hit the link below and it'll take you to all our past merch items, and we'd love to have your support and see you wear COSIGN Magazine. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of COSIGN Conversations. We've got a very special guest. My man got the city on fire right now. All things fashion. I got my guy, JT, founder of Empire Clothing. How's it doing, my G?
Pretty good. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
So I'm really transparent in my joints, man. So it's the second time around. First time we had a little issues. My fault though, audio, but we back at it. Got the whole production team, man. Plus, since then, bro, you've been doing a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna dive deep into it, man. But before we get there, kind of tell us your origin story, man. So I know you're not originally from Dallas, but Dallas show you mad love. So where you originally from?
Okay, I'm originally from Tennessee, Texas.
Okay.
East Texas is like a real small community, probably about an hour south of Longview.
Okay.
Texas. So and I've been all around East Texas my whole life. So
for sure.
Pretty much just say everywhere in East Texas I'm from.
For sure. So is that where your love for fashion came from? Where you grew up?
Yeah. I would say my love for fashion came when I was able to see how everything that I did in East Texas caught fire.
Okay.
Like I started seeing like different trends that I would set personally, and then it would just be taken off every time I would do something different.
So what was your first interest into fashion?
My first interest was me getting the Jet magazines and watching getting like the look of the weeks and the beauty of the weeks and stuff like that, and kind of being like, dang, that's what it looked like in LA. And then I would kind of dig deeper and see that like all those overseas fashion shows in that year would be in the US 2-3 years from there.
Gotcha, man. That's a good point, man. So I'm originally from Killeen, which is like 2 hours from here. It's it's a small city, man. How do people view like fashion when you're from smaller cities compared to like now you being in Dallas? Kind of talk to like what the difference is.
Back where I'm from, it's really not like a lot to do on a day-to-day basis. So fashion is a little different. You're gonna have a smaller amount of people that really get into it.
Gotcha.
But the people that really get into it, like they go broke for it. Like we gonna go, and I remember being 18, 19 at the polo outlets and spending every dollar I had just to be fly.
You gotta get all the colors.
Gotta get everything. Like let's do it.
Yeah. So when you first opened Empire, your clothing store, it was it was in Longview. It was in Longview.
Yeah.
Okay, how'd that do when you first jumped it off?
Initially it did really, really well. I had just kind of threw a shot in the wind, and just really tried it, and it really did well. The reception from my people there was really, really well. It was just me seeing a bigger picture for Empire is what kind of made the transition happen sooner than I wanted it to.
For sure. And what year was that when you first launched?
It was last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really only been what, 2?
It's only been a year.
Only a year?
Yeah, only been a year.
Complete?
It'll be a complete year, August.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what made you name it Empire?
Me personally, like Empire to me is like the end all beat all. Like Empire is something that you just don't see every single day.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And it takes, and me personally, I like to include a lot of different people. So that's the only way you can structure something is by calling it Empire. And like it was just my deeper vision for the brand.
Nah, that's
like,
right.
I don't really see it being a brand that's just one store or just here or just has one location. Like I really seen it being Empire.
That's what's up. So Longview was as many years. What about the one in Mesquite?
It'll be November 27th is when we open in Mesquite. So
that's fairly new too.
Yeah, coming up on 6 months or so.
Gotcha, man. Well, from the vibes I get from you, bro, I feel like you've always been like, a hustler, entrepreneur. You always had your own thing. So what was your first, shot at entrepreneurship?
My first shop, I opened a detail shop when I was 14.
Okay.
So,
you was young again.
Yeah, I was young. Yeah. So at 14, I just kind of, cause I always would be around families with business and stuff. So at 14, I just kind of made on me some flyers and talked to the people that owned the car wash that was in the middle of town, and they gave me free reign. Like I was able to intercept the quarter machine. They gave me my own rows of quarters, and I just pitched the tent, and it was on.
Oh, that's what's up, man. So 14. Wash the car detail shop.
Yeah.
And what'd you do next? What was like your next thing?
I just went into, after that, I went into like being 18, 19 to where I was selling hats and selling shirts and stuff like that, just selling it kind of out of the trunk. And it just kind of transitioned to me into like 2014, like 3 or 4 years later, to where I went into the oil field, had a security company, and then I got into transportation.
Oh, well, okay. So let's dive on that. So you were selling hats and shirts out of the trunk. That's where kind of everybody knew you for the fashion.
Yeah.
And then you started your own security clearance company?
Yeah, security company, yeah.
In the oil fields.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in that too.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you went to trucking.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro. So you always had seen the bigger picture, basically.
Yeah, I always seen the bigger picture. Like, I always knew that there was nothing that separated me from the owner of any company.
Right.
Besides the fact that they put the time and the work and the effort into it. You know what I mean? So you put that hustle and effort into anything, it can become yours. You can become what you're trying to hustle for.
That's what's up, man. And so let's talk Empire, bro. That's crazy. So Empire, bro, you open up, man. I know, especially being through the pandemic, honestly, like, what made you actually go like the brick and mortar route? Because you don't really see too many new brick and mortars opening up.
Yeah.
You actually see some of them closing down.
Closing down, yeah.
So like, what made you go against the grain and like, I got this?
Simply because I know me and who I am as a shopper.
Right.
I know that I'm not a guy that I'm gonna ever order anything online and I'm gonna be trying to wait a week or 2 weeks to come and get it. Like it's kind of like if I don't get it now, like it's gonna leave me fashionably. You know what I mean? So I knew that there was gonna still be some people in the community that would be just like me, like, oh, I just want it now. I want to put my hands on it. I want to touch it. I want to try it on. So I just went that route, and it paid off.
Man, that's what's up. So I want you to talk to us about people like who even want to go that route. It doesn't have to be through clothing, but want to open up a shop, especially in the mall. Yeah. Like, what's that process like? Because some people don't even know what it takes to open up a shop. So kind of
the process is basically just having your financials correct, having your business plan in place, and just kind of have a trajectory of where you want to take your business, have that all on paper, and basically just start somewhere with what you got and get to that point. Like, it's not an overnight process. You you really have to be, doing business for them to take you serious and to give you the right numbers so your business can thrive and survive.
Got you. So they do want to see a business plan.
Yeah, they do want to see a business
plan. So I've been hearing like business plans out of date, but I guess for certain things you gotta.
Yeah, they want to see. They want to be able to see where you see the business going. So like they can know what they need to charge and how they need to charge. And then if you don't go in there with the proper paperwork to show them you really know what you're talking about, they can give you any kind of monthly rating to sink your business because you got so much overhead to start the month.
Man, that's crazy, bro. So you got the business, and then you already had a relationship with all the vendors because at Empire, y'all sell the hottest clothes. You already had a relationship.
That's been a growing process.
Okay.
It's basically like even some brands now I still can't get. It's just they have to see the revenue, they have to see the income, they have to see the foot traffic, they have to see everything that's going on, and you have to have comparable brands to them for them to put their brand beside other brands that don't want to be around nobody that ain't really on their level. So yeah, it's just a process, man. Like, and I'm riding it out.
Yeah,
I'm riding it out. You just and sometime in fashion, you have to make stuff hot.
That's right.
You have to make stuff hot.
Nah, that's a good point. That is true because you'll see a brand that's been out for a while, but then it's worn by the right person or the right type of people, and it takes off.
It's Chrome Horse, for example. Been around for years. Empty shops full of clothes. Now you can't go to Vegas or LA or nowhere and walk in and get a shirt. You know what I mean? The resale on it is crazy.
So who you think made that take off?
I'm not for sure of exactly which artist, but I know it was in the music industry. For sure.
It's always us too.
It's always us. It's always us. It's always us. And that's kind of my focus and my vision is like being able to get into every industry, every market on every corner of the city. Us, not just me. Like us as a people, as a culture.
What do you think that it's going to take from everybody else to be a part of that vision? Because not everybody think like that. So what do you think it's going to take to make that come to fruition?
It's gonna take us getting away from some age-old thinking and thinking that just because we're in the same industry, we gotta be competition.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm in the mall right now with this 3 other stores, all owned and ran by somebody that's outside of the culture.
Right.
That work square toes and
Yeah.
and dress shoes and selling us drip, what they call it.
Yeah.
Don't make sense.
But they're not even a part of the culture. They just see
Not
the
even
dollar
part of the
attached
culture,
to it. Yeah, man. But Empire, bro, y'all really are the culture, bro. Like, you'll get all the exclusive kicks.
For sure.
And bag it up. So what was your like business model going into it? So like you wanted to be like somewhere that you have to shop. Like what was you thinking about when you came up with it?
I came up with the business plan because I used to go to the North Parks and go into the Gucci's and see the private shopping, and it was just one day I was in Gucci, me and one of my partners, and Boosie and somebody else was in the back, and I'm like, what was in the back for?
Yeah.
And then it just dawned on me like, boom, they getting some private shopping, so I can offer that same experience to my people for urban wear for cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just kind of
real.
just kind of combined, and it was like, let's take off.
Yeah, that's real, man. Even the way you design the shop, bro, like it's somewhere you have to go to.
Yeah, you have to go to. Like you have to come in, and we try to make it like an experience. Man. The moment you hit the door, you feel energies you would never feel in any other shop.
Yeah.
And we're not trying to polish it up and putting the button on it. Like we want it to feel like you in your neighborhood, in the culture. Like you feel what you feel, the bricks on the wall. Like really from trying to bring that energy to the shop.
That's what's up, man. So you're super intentional with that.
Super intentional.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing I got to say, congratulations. You got Billboard, Empire.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
So what made y'all go that route, man? That's amazing, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Basically, the way we look at it as a team, we got a marketing team, the basic way we look at it is that we want to go to age-old routes that we thought of as a kid was big and major.
Yeah.
And we ain't got to go this new wave, and do all that other stuff. Like we just go the route that was already blueprinted,
right,
and just make it ours.
Yeah, make it.
Because ain't nobody else in our industry doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like they put it on Instagram and hope you see it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we basically trying to be intentional. We're trying to be around in every part of the city.
That's for sure, man. Congratulations, bro. That's major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I seen the post. And then you got something else coming. I don't know if you can talk about that yet, but I feel like it's like a mobile shop or?
Yeah. We can talk about that a little bit for sure. There's some other stuff coming that we ain't talking about.
Okay.
That's
so about the mobile shop.
About.
So you bought it's not like it's like a bus?
It's like a transit bus.
Okay.
It is a transit bus. Like that's
what
it used to be. We got it from the city of Kansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do with that?
We're gonna deck it out, put red carpet in it, put shoes on one side, clothes on the other side, and we just plan to be able to touch the people every day. Like if you got somewhere you need to be at 5, 6 o'clock, you know, you can order something and boom, we'll get it to you. You got a club event, after the club event, we outside like the barbecue man.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's
we in Deep Ellum when you walking around. If you you ain't seen the brand, even if you don't buy nothing, just that good energy, interaction, you'll come to the store eventually.
So y'all gonna wrap the bus and have everything inside?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We were just talking about that for our network, man. We got a Tahoe about to wrap.
Because if they shut the world down,
yeah,
we still pull it up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Close the mall, we'll pull up.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna find a way.
We're gonna find a way
to get. We're gonna get this inventory out.
Yeah, we're gonna get that drip on you. Yeah.
Nah, that's real. That's smart too, man. Because I feel like what you're doing is you got the location, bro, but you got to think outside the box when it comes to marketing.
You got to think
outside the box. And when you do that, bro, that's gonna pay off. Like that investment, you don't get that back easy.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Easy.
And then what's crazy is people gonna start following suit.
And
try to copy.
But it's 1,000 food trucks. I don't want anybody to feel like just because they saw me do it first here in the city, that it has to be something that can't be duplicated. Do it. I don't care.
Right.
Because I'm gonna hustle too. You gonna run out of gas or oil or something. Still gonna be hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we still gonna be getting busy.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And I'm glad you said that, bro, because I peep your stories, bro. It's like the energy. I love the energy, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I just feel like, man, this is how you always been, but you're not getting comfortable with showing other people.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm starting to see it, like motivating them, hustling them, just being yourself, you know what I'm saying, involving your team, you know, people. Was you intentional behind that, or was that just something you like, man, I gotta start showing them more of me?
Yeah, because it was so many people that would see the store and see different stuff and they really not know who I am as a person. They really not know that all I am is some ball of positivity, some energy, and if you come around me, like you could honestly be around me for months and hear me never talk about nobody. Hear me never say nothing negative. If you get to talking negative, I'm walking away, I'm hanging the phone up, anything. Like you could really be around somebody that's intentionally positive and want to see everybody win, because I know that I can't make it all.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, and I can't create all the vision I want, you know what I mean?
Nah, most
Not by myself, we really need an army.
So how big is your team right now?
Right now we probably got 11, 12 people on the team.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That includes like the marketing and everything?
If I include the marketing, we'll be like 14.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm building a real squad over there. That's what's up, man, bro. But I always like to ask people who was like the first person to like really co-sign us. Like let's start off with the new shop. Like when you open that joint off, like who was the first person to like really get behind it? It was like, man, I'm gonna shop with you and I'm gonna tell our people, and you know what I'm saying, really get behind it.
Well, it's kind of like that's really like a trick question in a way, because if I say the first people, it had to be my group of family, like
right, for sure.
like Tori and Scrap and all of them people, like we family for real.
Yeah.
So it's like they always been there, they always co-signed it, they always jumped on board, and they scream it like it's theirs. You know what I mean?
That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
I think Ross said something like that, man. That's one of my favorite quotes or favorite things I've seen. He was like, man, if what'd he say? If my homie got a barbershop, man, we got a barbershop.
We got a barbershop.
You know what I'm
this
saying?
our spot.
Yes, it's our spot. That's how it should
spot.
be. You know what I'm saying? He said, rep it like you own it. You know what I'm saying? If your man's got some, you got to rep it like it's yours.
Rip it like it's yours. Yeah.
That's real. That's how y'all team roll.
Yeah, for sure. That's how we roll. Like if I go to his club, I'm cleaning up after somebody. Hey, pick this up, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My partner got a hookah spot. Hey, man, don't throw that hookah tip on it.
Yeah.
Pick that up, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just different little stuff, man. We gotta really be rooting for each other to win. Like I don't care if you go further than me and you got more money or whatever, like your $100 bill look just like mine.
Right.
You can't buy nothing I can't buy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we gotta be intentional on how we give other people our energy as far as support goes.
Nah, that's real, man. But I think what people fall short at, especially with homies, man, it's all like, let's say me and you partners, bro, and you got a clothing shop. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't go get a clothing shop.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You got one already. If anything, I'd be like, shit, bro, I want to get in. Like, I got 50% on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Let me on the next spot. But what people do though, they see that man when they're doing something, they want to go duplicate it, bro.
Exactly.
And then
because I tell you, perfect example. It's kind of like if that's what you want to do, how about you come to me if I already got the en route to these people and I already know the schematics? How about you invest and franchise off and start some of your own through what we already built?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like in another location, so we can take over another city or another area or another demographic of people. Like, but we fall apart because we so individualistic to where we want to go and do something better than the next man instead of improving the same plan and the formula that he got.
That's real, man.
You know, like I ain't go a route that nobody else was doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I went a route that the other people was doing and taking advantage of our culture. You know what I mean?
That's real, man. I salute my people too, man, because I'm like, bro, if my homie got a landscaping business, bro, and I see him profitable, I'm gonna rep it like it's mine, but I'm not gonna go out there and do the same thing he doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support him. Yeah, and create something different.
I just say, hey, bro, I'm out here in Houston, man. I see a yard need to be cut. Let me franchise your business, open out here, bro.
Let me open one out
you
here,
know what
bro.
I mean?
Still call it your shit.
If we get strong in many different areas, we can take over the whole southern region.
Man, for real, man. I don't know if it's like something about people wanting to be like the first or the only or whatever, but we gotta get out of that, man. Like I tell people too, like, man, you can be the captain of your own shit, but sometimes it's okay to be number two when somebody else is.
Yeah.
You still
because you know what? Prime example, like I got clothing stores, that's what I do. I got transportation and stuff, that's what I do. So boom, if it's something that you expertise in, I don't mind having 20%.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, let me give you something, you go over there and make that money for us. Yeah. And I'll leave you alone.
That's real. Yeah, that's real, man. I'll give you another example too, my cousin, Katie Custom Jewelry. He got the custom jewelry and he just bought Gem City. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in me starting KG Custom Jewelry co-sign. Like, bro, I'm number two. Like, he the man. Nobody know, you know what I'm saying? I'm a solid investor, bro, but I work there too. Yeah. You supporting that shit, I'm getting from that too, though.
Yeah, I'm getting from that too.
But that's his thing.
So now we can kind of expand and get into every single field, every single genre of things, and we can dominate.
For sure, man. And I think more people got to do that. There's a group of entrepreneurs in Atlanta, I think we talked about it last time, bro, that I follow. They got this whole new thing I think it's called Circle of CEOs, man. But they CEOs in different industries, bro, but they came together and they get money with each other. So like one does real estate, stocks, crypto, one does trucking, media, right? But their expertise in each one. So when like, let's say you start a course on fashion design and I'm great at marketing. Yeah. KG, come do a section.
Do this for me.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no charge, bro. When it's my turn, you gonna do the same for me, bro. And we all gonna teach each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like with the trucking. Instead of me doing something, I'm like, bro, shit, I'm trying to get in. Well, shit, in case you buy a truck, run up under my thing, we both eat.
We both eat.
That's the same thing they doing. I'm like, man, we gotta have that here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or the people that may be doing it here, but they just, low key with it.
Low key with it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. But I just think that needs to be more publicized.
But I think it needs to be more publicized, and I think it needs to be on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
Because I feel like me personally, it's no shot to nobody.
Right.
I feel like we not getting enough of the pie in Dallas.
Oh, nah.
As a people, as a culture, like it's not enough black-owned liquor stores.
No, you're right.
It's not enough black-owned clubs.
I'm about to say venues.
It's not enough black-owned venues.
Yeah.
It's not enough black-owned franchises. It's not enough of nothing. You know what I mean?
No,
I feel like we gotta come together as a people and start being diversified and stop trying to chase each other and diversify the hustles, and we come together as a group instead of all chasing the one thing.
Everybody want to do the same thing, bro. There's a dude in Houston I've been following for a minute. I can't remember his name, but his Instagram is Mind of a Millionaire.
Yeah.
He got a Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody black out here that got like a juice or smoothie, anything. If somebody had that out there, shit. Hey, everybody go to him for the smoothies and the juice, you know what I'm saying? Then somebody else may open like, another.
As a matter of fact, my man got Sunny South Nutrition.
You're right, yeah. I think my homie part of that Pat. My homie Pat a part of that too. Yeah, you're right. That is.
And that brand, if we all health and fitness, we all work out, we get to be working out, go to him.
Yeah, we gotta be pushing
but
that.
We going to Roots.
Yeah, we gotta be pushing that.
We gotta go push that, man.
Yeah, man. We gotta push I think it's definitely needed, bro. And a conversation like this is important. Because somebody gonna see this and be like, damn, you right. You know what I'm saying? We do gotta do that.
You're right. Because the more money that you infuse into a black business, if that black business is legit, then they gonna turn that money back into more black businesses. And I can get to having 4 or 5 different business partners that expertise and other stuff that I invest into. Now 7 people lives done changed because everybody connected to him done changed. You know what I mean? And we just keep on going down the line, but we don't see it like
what they say, 20% of something is better than 100% of nothing.
So 100% of nothing.
100% of nothing.
You wake up to 20% of something?
That's all.
Come on, man.
That's all, bro. So, man, what I like about we talk about the motivation, bro. So what type of advice would you give to somebody? It doesn't have to be for fashion, but just general type of motivation advice you need to give to people, like just to start, man. I feel like people so busy gaining knowledge, they're not applying it.
They're
reading, not doing nothing with it. They're watching the video, listening to podcasts, and just talking.
Yeah. I think my biggest thing for me is just to figure out what the target is. And if you know what the target is, you can hit it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you shooting and don't know what you're shooting at, you're not hitting nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta know that your target needs to be freedom and not doing everything for the money. You know what I'm saying? Like the target needs to be time freedom. Yeah. The target needs to be how many people's lives you can change by you being in existence.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if we start targeting things that are less tangible and more things that can change the people's lives that are around us, then we'll get to where we're trying to go. And we gotta keep hustling.
Oh,
like I'm talking about undeniable. Like if they lock the front door, kick the back one in.
Yeah.
If this street block, build you one through the middle. Something gotta give, and not being denied. Like you can't lose.
Nah, facts, bro. So let me ask you this, man. What was one of your targets in life in general? Yeah,
my target in life in general, and to be honest, and it's not no slight, I ain't even close.
Yeah.
Not even close. Yeah. Like I wanna own percentages of NBA teams and stuff like that. So that's been my target. My daughter was just sitting on the couch the other day, the Lakers playing. She told her mama, like, I want to own the Lakers. I'm going to own the Lakers. Yeah. My mama started laughing. She called me, mama think I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, I want to be doing big box business.
Nah, you're right.
For real.
That's a good mentality, instilling your daughter, man. Because me, kind of on a similar level, but something different. Like for me, my daughter's in track, basketball, volleyball, so she loves Nike.
Yeah.
Nike everything. I'm spending all my money on her on Nike, right?
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, man, let's switch it up. How many of your friends own Nike though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, none. I said, all right, so every time you want some shoes, I'm gonna buy those shoes for you, but we gonna buy some Nike stock too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a whole different type of flex. You know what I'm saying?
Type of flex.
Not even just a flex, but now you own something.
Now you shop Nike so I can get my dividend.
Exactly. So not only telling her that, but trying to explain to her what you're doing. Yeah. So now her thought process could think different. Now she was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Forget buying. Like I want to actually buy something bigger. You know what I'm saying? A franchise.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. She loves Chick-fil-A. I'm like, you can own one. They franchise. You can franchise Chick-fil-A. You just got to work there. You know what I'm saying? Work there for a year or two, learn the business.
Yeah.
Let's talk about franchising.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a good conversation to hear that you be on the same tip with yours, bro, because I feel like a lot of older generation, man, they kind of tell you, go to school, get a good job.
Because that's to me personally, like I stopped looking down on that mentality simply because I can't blame the program in which we've been programmed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna blame the computer. I'm gonna blame the person that programmed the computer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I know that we have been brainwashed as a people.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So I don't really, give a whole lot of light to it no more. Like, I know my people messed up, but here go the light.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like follow me out of here. Like this what we can do.
But the other end of the stick too, and the other end of the spectrum is somebody got to work though.
Yeah. So, but you can't look. Harriet told me when she leading them through the tunnel, she didn't look to the back of the line to see who's falling off. Yeah. If you want to come out of here, just follow.
Just follow.
But if not, stay where you at.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's how it is, man. We can share the information, motivate, hustle, and all that. But man, it's either you gonna come or
and I don't care about the application of your hustle, putting you in a position of where you catapult where I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
I ain't watching you.
Man, that's right, bro. I tell people all the time, like, bro. Sometimes I'll look for research.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about what they doing, doing. Everything on my own time. And if I'm not there
and it's gonna motivate me.
Yeah.
I see you out in Miami or whatever. Oh man, that boy getting it. Let me get up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the same thing. Yeah. But it's motivation. It's not hate. Like,
no, it's not hate.
What he doing out there? It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't be blessed with something. You can't be happy for somebody else having.
Yeah. And you don't know what they've been through.
You don't know what they've been through or what they gave up.
Yeah. Exactly. A lot of sacrifices, man.
A lot of sacrifices.
To get where you at today, bro, I know you had to sacrifice a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being
in
positions that you may not want to, bro, but sometimes they'll sacrifice.
Yeah, gave up a lot. I swallowed a lot of pride too.
Yeah.
Swallowed a lot of pride because sometimes your pride can set you back from gaining that contact that you need or learning that lesson you needed to learn.
Yeah.
Because you didn't pridefully accept where you was at and try to get past it.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like you tried to bull your way through it or go around the pride point. Like, acknowledge where you at, target where you trying to go, and everything between you hustle.
Man, that's real. So you got a lot of momentum going right now, bro. So like, what's the next thing?
The next thing for me, man, is like to really get this mobile thing going.
Okay.
And we got a project in the works. You know what I mean? It's gonna be pretty big for the city, but
that's what's up.
It's kind of like now I know that the eyes are there. Like, I can't really be as forthcoming as I usually am. You know what I mean? Because now I'm starting to learn that humans will be humans.
Yeah.
You know, humans will be humans.
Yes. Man, what do you credit all of this momentum to, man? 'Cause, I mean, you always been grinding, but it just seems like, man, lately it's just shit just falling into place. So, like, what do you credit that to? Like,
I credit that to just hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I never even looked up to see what it was looking like outside the store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be days where it'd be a month go by where I never see the daylight because I'm in there before it get early and out of there at dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So eventually it started to show up because I kept cutting that camera on. You know what I'm saying? I kept at it every single day. I'm still at it. Yeah. I was there all night last night. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm kind of late now because of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like still at it. Tired, sleep, who cares?
So let me ask you this though, because a lot of people say, man, it gets to a point to where you gotta stop working in your business and on your business. So when do you allot time for that? Because you know, for growth, sometimes you got to get out of the daily grind to see where you're at to help get to the next level.
Yeah, and I attribute like daily grind to breaking all that up.
Okay.
And that comes with discipline too. To where I know that from 10 to 12 today, the phone down. I ain't got no screen time for social media. I'm gonna make my post and I'm gonna get gone. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be continuously working on the business, ordering. I'm gonna be touching bases with the shoe resellers and checking the releases, doing everything you gotta do, everything in between.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So it may not be like 10 to 10 you actually nitty gritty, but you getting everything that requires from Empire, you gonna get it done within the day.
Grinding within that day. That's within that day with structure though.
That was where you learn the structure from, because I'm still trying to work on systems, process, and structure. That's something that came to you naturally, or somebody like look at your business and like, bro, you should try.
Yeah, no, it come from looking in that mirror every day, and every single day, that every day in or every weekend, every quarter in, you assess where you was and what your target was, and you try to figure out where you falling off at. And self-masteration is the hardest thing to do, but it's the most efficient, effective way to get to where you're trying to go. Yeah. If my mind can think something, I can tell my mind no. Yeah. If I can tell my body, hey, you not tired, let's go. Yeah. then I can master everything around me. If I can control me, my entity as a person, me as an entity, then I can control anything around me.
That's real. And it's the crazy thing. It's the hardest part to control.
Hardest thing to control.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got full responsibility, full credit. Like I can say, man, I don't want to drink today. We start looking at it, like, I'm gonna drink. It's that discipline. You gotta have that discipline.
Then you look in the mirror. You know, you gotta be kind to yourself, but you also gotta tell yourself when you bull crapping.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro, like you got to get busy.
Yeah.
Like you got to, you know what I'm saying, be the best version of you. When that momentum is there, you gotta take advantage.
Nah, fact, yeah, and you got it right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? So before we head out, man, 'cause it's been a great conversation. I want to ask you, last thing I want to ask you, bro, is I know you keep your eye on the streets, man. Who was somebody you co-signed that you really think is out here that needs to, some light shine upon them? They may be popping or they may be just, grinding and people don't really notice, but you want to add that extra little support to them.
As far as brands go in the city?
It ain't got to be a brand. It could be a business, entrepreneur, creative. It don't have to be in fashion. Just, whoever in the city you feel like really out here hustling.
Man, if I was to say anybody that I look at and I be like, man, bro, really hustling too.
Yeah.
And he been close to me when it's been Alex, like the content creator, like he do a lot of my content. Like I'm literally have watched his business grow from nothing to a lot of something. You know what I mean? A lot of booked and busy days. You know what I mean?
You based out of here too?
Yeah, out of Dallas, yeah.
Okay.
And it's because he every day hustling just like us. Content, just getting it together. You know what I mean? And a lot of people on my team too, like just Brandy, like she got a lot of good stuff going on that a lot of people not seeing right now. And Shaterica got a brand coming up. So it's a lot of people that's hustling, but behind the scenes that make Empire go. Yeah. That make Empire go, man. Like a lot of this here, Empire wouldn't be what it is without a lot of people behind the scenes.
Gotcha. And when did you realize I gotta bring people on? Cause we try to do everything ourselves sometimes, try to keep that bread in the pocket. Yeah. When did you realize like, nah, I gotta bring some people on to free myself up?
It got to a point to where I started, I ain't have a choice but to realize like me and Shaterica and Brandy, we hustled so hard that we was like, we saw the business grow and we couldn't attend to it in other places. So we was like, okay. And plus I already had like a lot of other stuff in place before it even grew. Okay. Like I had the management team in place before it was nothing. Like I was being mad. I had to pay them every month. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, dang, it ain't working. Yeah. But I'm still paying them every month. Like all the back office stuff, I was paying these people before I even had a payroll to pay. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like I already knowing where I wanted to take the business. Nobody else really knew where I was going.
Gotcha. Then they caught up. And last but not least, man, what is one thing about you that you don't feel like people really know about you or really understand? You know what I'm saying? Like they see you on IG, they may see you at the shop, but what's something like, man, people really just don't know about you that you feel like you should get out?
That I'm really, really human, and that I really want to see people win. You know what I mean? And that I'm really giving them the unedited me every day. So it's like, it's not really nothing that you don't see on Instagram that ain't me. Like if I post it, it's me. Yeah. And it's a lot of stuff I may not post because sometimes I do joke too much. Yeah. It ain't always serious with me. But it's gonna be joking about the hustle. Like, you know what I mean? Like if anybody around me, they can tell you like, all he talk about is some business. I'm sick of it.
That's real though.
You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real, man.
Like everything you should do in the day, you should be trying to monetize it.
That's real, man. I just had a conversation with the team earlier, man. We working on a new project. And I was like, man, we can't be good. We gotta be great.
Gotta be great,
bro. I did it.
Great.
Yeah, cause like, bro, I asked them, like, man, what's your favorite basketball team?
The Sixers.
The Sixers? Who's the 8th or 9th man off the bench?
Right. Honestly, I ain't watched basketball all year. I ain't watched a game.
But look, if he was great, you know his name.
You know his name.
You know Ben Simmons on there.
I know he on there.
You know Embiid on there.
Embiid,
that's because they're great.
They're great.
Them good players.
Even if I was watching them, I wouldn't know who the 8th or 9th man was.
Because they good. Nothing wrong with being good, but good gets lost in translation. Now, if you great, they gonna remember your name. Yeah. They gonna know you working, you hustling. Just be great, man. Just be great, bro.
Like I had seen something what Jay Williams said about Kobe the other day. Like he came to the gym, Kobe was working, game moves, everything, warming up. And then he say while he done his workout, Kobe still working, same pace. He leave. Then after the game, he asked Kobe, "Why was you in there? Why you working that hard?" He was like, "Cause I seen you walk in. I ain't gonna let you out. Yeah. You're not gonna beat me. You're not gonna hustle me. Yeah. You're not gonna outwork me. You know what I mean?"
Kobe different.
Kobe different.
Yeah. But we can all be like that if we really want it.
If you really want it. Yeah. Like we gotta internalize a dream to where it's like our whole being is dedicated to it. My girl spend days mad. I'm dedicated to it.
Yeah, you gotta be your whole being. Like you said, your whole being. That's why I'm like, bro, I gotta be a walking billboard.
Walking billboard.
Everything. Ain't somebody talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a definitely talk to you. We're gonna chop it up.
Yeah.
But co-sign this. Something
co-sign this. Co-sign that.
Yeah. You know
and it's catchy enough that every time you say it, it stick.
It's gonna stick.
It's gonna stick.
It's gonna body it, bro. So
even when nobody's screaming it, it's gonna stick something.
Yeah, bro. I think this one gonna motivate the people, bro.
Yeah.
They need this one. You know what I'm saying? Don't be good, be great, keep hustling.
Keep hustling.
You know what I'm saying? Nonstop. And I think the last thing you said to really stick to me, bro, you gotta take over, you gotta embody it. You gotta
embody it. Yeah. Like it doesn't matter if they don't recognize, and stop taking it personal too.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be taking it personal sometimes.
Yeah. You're not, you know, there's no slight to me or nobody.
Yeah.
But if they didn't notice you or didn't see it, then you're not where you need to be at yet.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Right. Keep going.
Eventually, they come spin the block.
Bro, they gonna see it.
They gonna see it.
From me perspective, I ain't gonna lie, it's the same thing, bro. Like, it's crazy. I need to say that to people like, bro, I can't interview everybody, right?
Yeah.
But if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're
gonna
make me wanna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that at that point, it's up to you to be like, hey, G, you ain't mess with me when I had none. You know what I'm saying? So either you want to do it or you want to do it.
And I can say that you accepted me and me reaching out or whatever, and you brought me on before I was even buzzing enough. You know what I mean? And to see where it's finna go, like I'm still gonna be co-signed.
Nah, that's what's up, man. Yeah. I appreciate it. That's why I tell people, bro, like when you working, people gonna see.
Yeah, and you ain't gotta reach out and ask for it.
Yeah.
They gonna see.
They gonna see.
They gonna wanna, you know, like it was people that I know personally that know me that don't shop and didn't shop. Now they shop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's only gonna get crazy too.
Yeah, it's only gonna get crazy. Cause I'm gonna keep working. I ain't gonna even look at that and take it personal either. Yeah. Cause I ain't got what you like. Yeah. I gotta do better.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
ownership.
I'm not hot enough yet. Yeah. I gotta do better to get your attention. I understand.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's how I be feeling sometimes. Yeah. I like when somebody like a national celebrity may turn down an interview, or they be like, not right now. I used to be mad, but now I'm like, all right, I gotta go harder.
I gotta go harder.
Yeah, I gotta go harder.
I can't get mad.
Yeah, so what I strategically do, I'm like, all right, you said no, but I know you're real close with this person. I'm gonna go interview this person. Yeah. You gonna see it.
Yeah.
And it works.
Because that's the thrill I need. I'm finna dunk on your ass.
And it works, bro. Then they circle back. So-and-so is available for the interview now.
Now you're available.
I'm gonna do it though.
I'm gonna do it in good spirits. Thank you. Appreciate you. You notice me now. The next person that's gonna slight me, I'm on him now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it, bro. So man, I appreciate you coming back to sit with us, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to. You could have been like, man, KJ, I came, my time. You know what I'm saying? But it's real. I appreciate you coming back, bro. It's definitely, you know what I'm saying, a great episode. Any last words you got for the people, bro?
Man, just keep hustling. And all in all, hustle cures everything.
Just
keep hustling.
Fast. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep hustling. Make sure y'all check out Empire Clothing in Town East Mall.
Town East Mall,
bro. I went and got some kicks, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And just go show love. I'm be honest with y'all. I actually hit him up. He's gonna deliver them, but I was impatient. I'm gonna just pull up. And I was like, JT, they're like, nah, bro, just support. Don't be doing that. I'm gonna wait for JT, or I'm gonna wait for so-and-so, or man, just go support. You know what I'm saying?
And also know too, you can come and don't spend a dime with me. I just want the good energy.
Yeah.
I just want you to come in the building and feel what it is. And this is actually for the culture. This not JT. This not Empire. This not nobody that work for Empire. This is for the culture.
Exactly. So at least go check it out, shop, man. I'm guaranteed you're gonna find something you like though. Even if you're not into like the fashion, you're gonna find some shoes you like. You're gonna like the experience, the vibe, you know what I'm saying? So check it out, show love. Officially being co-signed, the second time go around, we're gonna keep going. Like you said, we're gonna keep hustling. So man, we out.
For sure.
Man, appreciate you, my G.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Hey guys, what's good? Thanks for supporting COSIGN Magazine by watching this video. If you really enjoyed this content, please subscribe, like, comment, and share.